I'm Cassandra Sura. I am a public relations coordinator for Elmhurst Memorial Healthcare. I graduated in 2006. I started out majoring in French and eventually realized that that was more of a hobby and a side interest. And after doing a couple of career planning courses through career services there, I got involved in public relations. And after having Ann Knabe for the first intro class, I was completely inspired to go into PR, and it took off from there. Made it my major and ended up starting a career in it. I think that my involvement in PRSSA, the public relations group, had a huge impact on my career and on launching it, because each of those chair positions that you can do in PRSSA, so you have fundraising, you have professional development, charity, planning, the events, all of those things together end up being one PR job. And so being involved in each of those positions and holding each of those positions, it's like, I got practice at one aspect at a time. And then when you start working, you have to do all of those things every single day. So it's an amazing time to practice it and get used to it and get good at it before you go into the field. I was very curious as a student, and I did a lot of informational interviews, and I did a lot of internships during my time. So I feel like, I probably asked everything I wanted to know, but what was maybe most valuable to me was asking about what an actual day of work was like, and going on site tours and seeing what is the environment really like, and, how do you spend your morning? The aspects of PR that keep me interested in it and keep me, excited to go to work every morning and excited to find out what's going to happen that day is, I think, the variety and probably the autonomy over my work and over my schedule. And, it's not like that in every PR position. But for my work, I have a lot of flexibility with my schedule. I go from, working in my office in the business building to being on site, in the middle of the action at the hospital, in the nursing units, to, doing video shoots at our new campus that's under construction. And there's so many different people you work with. So whether you're at an agency where you have a lot of different clients and you're really getting to know each one of them and what their needs are, it's similar even here, in the corporate setting, where my clients are more like different departments of the hospital, so human resources or patient care services, and having them call me and tell me some new project they're working on, or here's a problem we're having with patient dissatisfaction or something. What do you recommend? How do we communicate this or that? That's really exciting, and to be in that consult is really a lot of fun. So I started working on my master's a year out of college, and I definitely recommend that students pursue a master's degree. I think it's going to be absolutely necessary in the future to be competitive, and but I think that you should take a break between bachelor's and master's and really think about what you want to do and get some experience first. When you get out of school and get your first job, you're going to learn so much your first year. That first year out is just, you're absorbing everything. You're having all these new experiences. You're learning different work cultures and different management styles. And you pick up on so much really fast that you might completely change your mind about what you want to do with your career. So I think taking a break in between is really smart for students. And the other thing that lets you do, if you graduate with your bachelor's and you take, even if it's just a year off, it gives you a chance to figure out, do you want to use a graduate degree to narrow your expertise or what you want to do with your career, or to broaden it? My advice to students would be to be really excited and passionate and dedicated to whatever you do. Show your excitement, be enthusiastic about it, and take the extra steps to become really good at it and be the expert at it. You'll enjoy it so much more